Hey guys, it is your favorite realtor, Janelle Carter here. It is almost the end of the night for me, but I have decided, since I've been getting a lot of questions in my inbox, in Instagram, in Messenger, that I would now come live on my Facebook page once a week to answer questions that you guys may have about the market, and just things that I think are helpful. You guys have a lot of questions, so I am here to help. So today's topic is just going to be, how do I win in a multiple offer situation? So I'm going to give 5 tips today that I think are really helpful and that can actually help you. So the first tip is to get an actual pre-approval from your lender and not a pre-qualification. A pre-approval means that the lender has delved into your financial information. They have run your credit. They have asked for W-2s, 1099s, IRA statements. They have gone deep and they have figured out that you're pretty qualified for this loan. A pre-qualification means they really didn't ask you for too much information. They ran your credit, they asked you a few questions, and bam, here is your pre-qualification letter. Okay, so number 2 is get to the property first. So I have a lot of clients, and when I'm like, hey, the property has been listed on a Friday, they're like, well, can we go and see it Sunday? Sunday it's going to be gone. Here's what's happening. Agents are listing properties on Friday. By Sunday, they definitely have multiple offers at that point, and they are asking that your highest and best offer be submitted probably by Sunday or Monday. So you want to be the first person in the door, and you want your agent to strike up a relationship with the other agent. Be really proactive. Make sure they contact that agent and say, hey, here is my client's situation. They are highly approved. They have been vetted by a great lender that I have actually worked with. That's another thing. You want to make sure that the lender that you're working with is one that you have worked with before, and that you can tell this agent, hey, I've worked with this lender, she's great. She's not going to pre-approve them if they can't actually qualify for this loan later down the line. So that is tip number 2. Tip number 3, what do I have? Make a strong offer. So if I'm the listing agent and you send in an offer for my listing and you are submitting something less than asking price, that offer goes directly into the no pile. That's just the truth. In this market, especially when there is a multiple offer situation, you cannot make an offer less than asking price. You also have to make sure that the terms are really strong. So the terms are earnest money. How quickly are you going to submit that earnest money? Are you going to submit it in 1 day or 2 days or 3? Due diligence period. What is your due diligence period? Is it 3 days or is it 7? We want to see the shortest due diligence period as possible. Financial contingency. How long is your financial contingency? How long is the appraisal contingency? How long is your closing date? You want all of those terms to be just as strong as your asking price, or just as strong as the purchase price on the offer. So that is tip number 3. Let's see. So tip number 4 is simple. The seller wants to sell the house for as most money as they can in at least time as they can with the least amount of hassle. So that means don't ask for anything that the seller may see as a hassle. They don't want to see carpet cleaning or professional cleaning of the house. You want to make the terms really simple, really strong. That's it. We want to make sure we look very favorable in the eyes of the seller and in the eyes of the listing agent, because it's the listing agent that's giving his client just information, and he's saying, hey, this is the stronger offer. This is the one that's better. This is it. Or these are the top 3. Especially in a multiple offer situation where you have maybe 50 offers, usually the listing agent is going to pick out their top 5, and they're going to say, okay, here, these are the ones that's the stronger offers. So number 4 is just don't inconvenience the seller in any kind of way in this market. Number 5, have your lender contact the listing agent. So if I'm the listing agent and the buyer's lender reaches out to me directly, I'm going to say, you know what, that lender is super responsive, and the fact that they reached out